Thank you, thank you. No, it's okay. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chairman, the celebrant, my good friend Mallam Nuhu Ribadu. Please, you are governor, the executive governor of Adamawa. He just told us that he's rushing to go to another jungle. That jungle is nothing but the National Executive Committee of PDP. And I will be very, very brief because I'm also a member of that jungle. And you will probably permit me to go and join because we have very pressing national issues today. You are all aware about the Electoral Act and the amendments. And Nigerians are not too happy with my colleagues in the National Assembly trying to legislate on private associations. Because political parties, by their nature, are private associations. We cannot spend time legislating who becomes members of the NEC. I don't think it's appropriate, and some of that issues will be coming up today. And some of us will be speaking out at that forum. But why we are here is that I have come particularly to celebrate somebody whom I consider a courageous individual. Courage, according to John McCain, is not the absence of fear, but our ability to act despite our fears. During my short spell in the National Assembly, I had the opportunity of watching Mallam Nuhu Ribadu closely, at a very close range. In one of the occasions, he was invited to address the Senate about the utilization of local government funds, how some of our executive governors have deliberately converted local government funds as part of their pocket money. So Mallam Nuhu Ribadu was invited to give us a short report of what he knows about the executive governors and local government money. It was a trying moment for him because the executive branch vehemently did not want him to go. But I told him that even though I know him as an individual, we have some relationship, but if he failed to come, we will demystify him. He obliged, despite that. That's why I talked about courage, what it means. Nuhu appeared before the Senate to tell us all he knows about state governors, quite a number of them, who treated local governments as part of, as a department in the executive branch. What he told us has formed part of history, but it has helped to strengthen so many issues between the executive branch of government and the local government council. Because in many, many states in Nigeria, local governments do not really carry out the function for which they were elected. Nuhu is one of the Nigerians that I consider a good example. The type of courage he has is the type of courage that Nigeria needs if we indeed mean to join the 20 industrialized nations by 2020. We need that type of discipline. So, our coming here to share with him his visions, his story, is something very delightful. As the governor said, and the last speaker, it is important that we celebrate people who have exhibited that type of courage, integrity, uprightness, and the ability to speak up despite the inherent danger he faced. So I encourage every one of us here to please lay our hands on copies of the books. I'm sure he must have put in writing some of the basic tenets that makes him stand out in our society. And I hope, Mallam Nuhu Ribadu, you did not remember to put the special circumstance you found yourself in the villa with me and then the chief executive of the country. I hope you didn't write about it. Please, will spare us that very embarrassment that you did not tell that story in your story here. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure for me to be here. I encourage every person to enjoy yourself here. Permit me also to go and join that jungle because some of us have to be there. Thank you very much.